Okay, welcome aboard this easyJet flight from Luton down to Mallorca. We are about 20 miles from top of descent. Ah, shit. Need those details in, don't I? Damn it. My phone. Come on. Why the internet's so slow tonight? I don't just wait all day for flight radar to come up on my internet, which is so crap. Xenviro 1.10 is out. I will be downloading it in due course. Obviously not on display in this flight. Well, we'll have to get our METAR off of Xenviro actually, because Flight Radar 24 just doesn't want to bloody know. There we go. It's wonderful. Thank you so much. Weather briefing. Let's refresh it. So LEPA 1019. Yeah. I don't have a temperature. 250 at 06 knots. The METAR doesn't give me the temperature, unfortunately. But we can imagine it's probably quite warm. Let's imagine it's 25 degrees. Okay, we'll begin our descent. Try one last time. Rubbish. I'll do this another way. Now, a minute. It's 21 degrees actually. 21 degrees. That ATC feed is terrible. Put 21 degrees in. There we go. Wasn't that far out? And we're descending down. We're going to be landing runway 25 right, I think it is. Straight in landing from the island side. We won't be approaching it over the sea. Clear conditions, fine conditions. See, as I said, Xenviro 1.10 is finally dropped. I'm looking forward to installing it, seeing how much it tanks the performance. And so I'm going to switch to Nice approach because control high is just dreadful quality on that ATC. It's driving me up the wall. look at my approach charts. Intercept height's going to be 2,700.
Look at 20 Yankee, speed 220 knots, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
Region 220 and descending altitude 3,000 feet, north to the key.
This frequency is 109.9. Yeah, that's good on that. Okay, approach speeds are going to be 137. There's probably this lease down beneath us there we've just passed actually. Somewhere similar. Yeah. French coast. So yeah, an evening arrival into Mallorca. Probably actually warmer in the UK than it is Spain at the moment, where I departed from. It's been very hot here today, hottest day of the year. Last time I flew into Mallorca with Wizz Air, it was miserable weather, but today looks like being more in keeping with how you'd expect the weather to be down in that part of the world. Of course, Mallorca, a very popular holiday destination. Is it the largest of the Balearic Islands? I'm trying to think.
Final 468 Foxtrot, bonsoir, identified suspect to Glasgow, flight level 140. Le 420 Yankee, turn left avec 10 eaux, clear en avance, pas de problème.
Juno down to 10,000. So yeah, as I said, Xenvira 1.10 out. There are still apparently bugs in it, but we shall see. We shall see what they're like when we get hold of it. Hopefully, there's nothing too disastrous. I'm trying to see what version of Xenviro I've got actually. That's what I'm about. 1.7 I'm using, okay.
Yeah, so can Drzewiecki, we overshooted this before already when you caught us, so we try to re-intercept just for information.
Yeah, are you able to perform the approach?
Of course, and we're already visual with the runway, just wanted to inform you that.
80 Yankee, I was looking for that. 160 knots for the speed and tower 118 decimal 7, bye-bye.
Losing the profile a little bit.
Approche du Air France 750 kg, bonsoir, le niveau 106 sur Clerson.
750 kg, route sur TLM, je vous rappelle pour la descente dans 30 minutes.
TLM Air France 750 kg.
So I've got to say I'm loving the new Navigraph update, and it's added some extra features to make it easier for flight planning. You can import flight ultimate flight SimBrief plans directly into it, and it'll plot it all out, and you can superimpose charts onto the top of the overview map, and you can highlight the various SIDS and stars available relating to the specific runways you're departing and arriving to. It's yeah, probably have to put together a little tutorial run through showcasing at some point. When I'm a bit more fluent in using it, I'm still finding my way around it a little bit, so pointless doing it at the moment because be a bit long-winded. But once I know it inside out, then yeah, I'll probably put something up. So for those of you who still don't have Navigraph or don't use Navigraph and perhaps thinking of using Navigraph, it will give you an insight into what it can do. Of course, I already have a Navigraph tutorial on here for the previous version of Navigraph, which also explains how the charts work. So it's not just using Navigraph itself, it's an overview of SIDS and stars and some of the other plates that are important. Charts. Some people call them plates, approach plate or something. Charts. Same thing.
Départ bonjour, Alpha 8, Nashville Hotel, passing 2206, landing Carnival 130, objective Alpha departure.
Landing Nashville Hotel, bonsoir, identify flight level 170.
170, Alpha 8, Nashville.
So yeah, we'll have to get the old speed brake out as we get lower. Quite a large airport, Mallorca.
Landing Nashville Hotel, turn right direct Amiro.
Right direct Amiro and Nashville Hotel.
Yeah, I like the new way Navigraph just arranges everything. It's makes it a lot easier, lots more intuitive to navigate, a lot better ordered. It's fair to say I'm a big fan of the update. Should you get Navigraph? Well, I mean, that really decides on a lot of things. I mean, if you're going to fly online on VATSIM or iVal or Pilot Edge or whatever, I would most definitely recommend getting Navigraph. If you're just flying about for a bit of fun, then it's not necessarily so important. You can get by without it. But if you want to take flight simulation seriously, then you really need access to the charts. And yeah, Navigraph's a pretty good option. It is, of course, subscription based. That's how you keep your ARACs up to date as well. Get them all synced across between SimBrief and all your aircraft add-ons. Anyway, it's a beautiful evening across the Mediterranean here. Mallorca ahead of us there. Intercept altitude is going to be 2,700, so we'll plug that in now. Transition to 6,000. Missed approach, climb to 4,000, wait for ATC instructions. It's a pretty straightforward procedure. Obviously, if we did do a missed approach, we wouldn't be getting any ATC instructions, because I don't have, well, I'm flying offline and I don't use the default ATC at all. I'm doing some more, I don't really want to talk about P3D on an X-Plane video, but I have been doing some more tweaking with Black Marble and have managed to improve my frame rates to a degree. I've got just some little more tweaking and things I want to try out with it to find a happy medium between decent enough visuals and decent enough performance. We'll get there. May have to make one or two compromises, but there we are. Yeah, let's put the seatbelts on because we're quite low now. Should have done that a while ago perhaps. Seatbelts on. Let's arm the auto brake to medium. Let's also, if we haven't noticed, the speed brake should be armed already. We're back on profile, so we don't need to worry about sticking the speed brake out at the moment. Stick lights on. Okay. Let's have a look. Keep an eye on the speed. We'll make sure we slow down in good time. Need too much speed brake there. Back on. I just really wish, and I'll mention it pretty much every video I ever do, I really wish I could sort out night lighting in simulators so it does not pop into view. And it's just it just kills it for me. I love night flying, and yeah, when the lighting is there it looks great, but popping just, man, I really wish that was fixable. Maybe one day. Something to look forward to. It's rather ugly, unrealistic black band here. Hoping the new version of Xenvira gets rid of things like that and gives it much more realistic feel. There we are. Oh, look at that, see the cars going around, that's so cool. Anyway, let's focus on what we're doing because we're not far away from landing now. My live ATC has given up by the sounds of things. Sure, if I click on it, it'll come back. There's our destination. See on the horizon there, it's just popped into view. Let's So that QNH was. Jesus, 1019. Got it massively out. There we go. No, oh, that's diamond here. That's weird. Popped up there. Ground spoilers are armed. Ah, there it is. On the localizer. Now it's coming to view. And of course, once we're established on the localizer, we'll arm the approach. There we go, we got the glide slope turning in there. Established on the localizer, so let's go ahead and arm the approach. Want to be slowing down sooner rather than later. Jesus, come on. Surely it's going to kick back now. Yes, there we go. We are now slowing down. Not as quick as I'd like to be slowing down, mind. Be happy if that was dropping off a lot quicker. Seems taking an age to get past that marker, but should be alright. Go flaps run in a minute. There we go, let's get this flaps out. We start slowing ourselves down now. There we go. Flaps 2. Let's get that gear down. Nice.
2,500.
Okay, more on the flex. Winds. Right, down the throat. Okay, full on the flaps. Slowing down nicely now. Textbook approach, really. Okay, we're all good. Let's put the brake fan on already. We'll kill the autopilot as we hit. Okay.
2705, bonsoir, donc il faut que je vous transfère avant Omar à Paris. La fréquence sera unité de 7, décimale 975. Rockies 56 ans. Navy 56 ans, vous me recevez
1000.
Navy 56 ans, est-ce que vous me recevez
Anyway, it looks a little bit offset, doesn't it?
Navy 56 ans, est-ce que vous me recevez
Okay, I'm going to disconnect now as that runway looks horrendously offset.
Approaching 24 right.
Comme autorisé, je vous rappelle pour changer de fréquence.
Departing at evening on to 2 for November, passing 1007 on a big landing, flight number 100. 500.
Total 2 for November, bonsoir, Stansted, direct to basic, climb flight level 120.
And level 1, clear left track, traffic, cross the 400.
There we go.
Navy 56 ans, vous me recevez
100 above, 300.
Too low.
Minimum, 200. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard, retard, retard.
Beautifully on the centre line, bit of a thump though. Many braking. I got the brake fans on, takes high speed exit. Welcome to Mallorca.
Caution, on taxiway, on taxiway.
Okay. Oh shit, I don't think it's actually a proper thing. You can go across everything. Whoops. Never mind. It's just park up here. Alright. Let's look at the replay in a second. What's my landing rate? 299, yeah, that was a bit of a thump.
719 Foxtrot, bonsoir, expect Carnaval 504 left approach, distance flight level 80.
That was a bit of a thump, unfortunately.
719 Foxtrot, you are number 1, visual approach is...
Let's turn that off because that's annoying me. Right, let's check this landing out. That came down with a firm thump, didn't it? Nicely on the centre line, I think, though. No sound on the replay, so you just hear the crickets chirping. Beautiful. Not sure why the tail isn't lit up. Should be. Another replay bug. I see, that didn't look too bad a landing. Nice, beautifully on the centre line. It gave me 299. That's why I don't trust these landing rates, especially while this runway is quite flat. Actually, it's not really contoured, is it? Let's have a look. And see, from that angle, that position, it looks quite firm. It always does from the down the runway landings. Yeah, I don't think that was as firm as they say. Not bad. The wing view always gives you actually a quite good realistic perspective as to how firm a landing was. 299 feet per minute is what I got, which is a firm landing. Let's have a look. The passenger perspective, how much of a bump it came down with. Coming down, coming down, coming down. Yeah, you see, felt alright. I mean, at 1 minute it looked nice coming down quite firm, then at the very last minute it sort of just slowed up, but perhaps with the way it calculates feet per minute, it does it as an average over the last few seconds, I don't know, but certainly wasn't a butter landing by any stretch of the imagination. I don't think it was a bad landing. As I say, we're beautifully on the centre line. Yeah. Okay, we'll finish there. I hope you enjoyed an approach into Mallorca. Nearly said Malaga. And we, or rather I, will be back again in the very near future. So join me again on another flight. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And goodbye for now.